it's your girl Diamond. I am back with my own review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Quick scenes before we get into Ashley and Zane. Renee is going to the OBGYN to check on her baby. Carly is discussing her joint engagement photo she's having with Sierra. And Zell is on the phone with Paris to discuss his issues with Saucy, stalking his baby mama page, liking her page, and is having a whole lot of shit to say. But Marini is having a baby brunch soon, so he will confront him. So Ashley and Zane are at the house. She's recovering from the barbecue that didn't resolve anything. She got more information than she would have liked, and a lot of things are not adding up based off of what Zane has told her. He needs to get to the bottom of things because it sounded like Zane was messing around with Ashley and Michelle at the same time. And Zane's excuse has always been, I just don't remember. I don't know how that happened. I don't even remember that. Excuses. The timeline of their relationship started when he proposed to Ashley in late 2014. A little after that, she found out that Zane had cheated on her with Michelle. One time, I guess when they were on a break and they weren't together, and a baby was created in that situation. So a lot of things did not get resolved at the barbecue. She does not trust him because asking him, was there a time that you were with Michelle at the same time you were with me? Because your family believes that Michelle was here with you while she was here in Atlanta. He said, I don't think so. It never happened that way. I don't remember it being that way. Maybe she just dropped the kids off. It's just like blah, 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 blah. Okay? It's a possibility in Ashley's mind that Zane has cheated with Michelle more than once, of course. Because they've been together for 11 years. She's still finding out new things after all this time. But yet, where is Ashley going? Nowhere. Ashley is not putting up boundaries. Ashley is not saying this is the last straw. She ain't doing shit about it. Okay? So now they're going to have a conversation with Michelle to get to the bottom of things, and let's see what's going to happen with their situation. Moving on. So we get Rashida. Rashida is at Frost Bistro with her kids, Kelsey and Kai, discussing the problems because Kelsey is on the other end listening to Kirk because Kirk is confiding in Kelsey. He's in a bad place. And I'm talking to my dad more than I can handle because I didn't know I can talk to him this much when he's in this position. He's feeling really bad about this. And Rashida's mad about the whole Jasmine situation. You know, she's trying to expose Kirk. Kirk's been trying to get with her. She didn't want to listen to the messages that Carly wanted to tell her. She didn't want to listen when Jasmine wanted to tell her. And Kelsey wants to know, okay, what did he lie about? He lied about that Jasmine comes to the door in her birthday suit. Okay, Kelsey has picked up Cannon before and covered up for Kirk by saying, I don't think he meant birthday suit. I think he meant she was in booty shorts and a tank top with no bra. Either way, Kirk was looking at Jasmine in a sexual way and he wanted to antagonize the situation. Okay? That's what he did. But then she said, my dad made a fuck up. We all make mistakes. Okay, well, why isn't Kirk just admitting he made a mistake and stop trying to defend the fact I didn't do nothing wrong or make it seem as if Jasmine is trying to put things in Rashida's head? Nigga, you the one who deleted the messages. You the one who said, I don't know how this happened. I don't know why everybody mad at me. It ain't me, it's her. Look at what she's doing. Like, cowardly shit, okay? So Rashida is pissed off that she's in this situation. It brings her back to where they were 8 years ago, where they were moving forward. She did forgive him. It's been a process. But at the same time, you have been the main one holding on to the hope that you're moving forward. Kirk don't give a damn. Okay, you are holding on to your feelings and you're holding on to his feelings. Like you're really feeling responsible for his feelings too. And I ain't got time for it. She said, I didn't sense any sexual chemistry in those text messages. Okay, well, go back to when they first started seeing each other. There was real chemistry in those conversations. He was planning on being in a real relationship with her, more than what he was telling you, okay? So she's mostly mad that he did not protect them, he did not fight for them, and will get stayed, all right? Kirk is not sleeping at the house. She said, when my dad's not in a good place, it really fucks him up. And she can understand Jasmine's perspective of having an ain't shit ass baby daddy, but my dad shows up. I feel like y'all still covering up for Kirk. He probably don't show up like that. I think everybody else shows up and cover for Kirk. Since Kelsey is comfortable for picking up Cannon, then that means Jasmine got no problem with her. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I think there might be some lacking on Kirk's part of him not paying full attention to his child if everybody else does it. Kirk, and that's Rashida's problem. Kirk likes to ignore things and not face the issue. There's the problem. Y'all don't call out Kirk that he needs to face the problem. Y'all give Kirk a way out. Y'all give Kirk a way to walk away from things, not address things, and y'all face the problems. And it be on y'all that figure it out. It don't be on him. But she's not going to initiate a conversation about moving forward. It's going to be him coming to me. And I'm going to be waiting for him to come forward. I'm not going to follow him. I'm not going to beg him. Okay, Rashida. Sure. Moving on. So, Sierra and Carly are doing a photo shoot for their engagement. Or whatever. And yeah, people do joke that you get a lot of rings, Sierra, but y'all never get the man. Y'all never go down the aisle. Y'all want to say y'all the perfect people, how to tell a woman how to get a man and get a ring, but y'all don't stay in committed relationships after that. Y'all men barely last a year. So I don't think anyone should take any advice from neither one of y'all on how to get a man. Talking about what's the magic potion? Oh, please. That magic potion is be what got y'all in this situation. So now we discuss the argument between Carly and Bambi. I'm really mad and annoyed how Carly is so dumbfounded to like, why would she throw her phone at me? Because she couldn't connect with her fist. That's why, Carly. You accusing her of some shit that you know she wouldn't do, all because you're mad she's doing business with your ex. Fuck out of here. And Carly doesn't take accountability when she starts shit. Okay? This is a dude you have said have lied. This is a dude that said you don't trust what he says. He's a stalker. But then she wants to ask Sierra, if I did a deal with your ex, would you be mad? Yeah. No, you wouldn't, Sierra, because your ex is over. Like, why would you be mad? How are we friends if I am doing a business deal with your ex, that you wouldn't trust me as a friend, that I wouldn't do nothing like that? I wouldn't do nothing sneaky to be involved with him. All I'm doing is getting the bag. Why wouldn't you not be a friend and support me by getting the bag? And Sierra found out it wasn't even Bambi who reached out to him. Her dude set up that deal. But it still doesn't make any sense to me. We are not friends if the first thing you think of is I'm fucking your ex because I'm doing a business deal with him. Then you don't think of me as a friend. Like, you are bugging, Carly, bugging. For her to say, I thought me and Bambi were better than that. How about if you thought you were better than that, you would have had a real conversation with Bambi about how you didn't like that she reached out to your man to plan a surprise party for you. Like, I really need you to stop saying, well, she's always trying to take my man because she wants my man, because they're going to have a joint engagement party and they want to know who to invite. Do we have to invite Bambi and Jessica? We still haven't gotten down to the point why you've been talking so much shit about Jessica. Why Jessica isolated yourself. It's insecurity. The insecure alarms are going off. I really don't have time for this. I really don't. And Sierra is like, I need y'all to stop this because I don't think she wants your man. And I got a lot of shit I'm dealing with. And I need some nice times. I don't need no bullshit. I'm done with this. But it's still bugging me though, Carly, how you really feel like people. Carly, you are approaching 60, ma'am. Bambi don't want that little boy. You're the only one who wants him. It's insecurity, Carly, that you feel like you got to work so hard to get a man's attention. And Bambi don't have to because Bambi is just that bitch. And you got to do a lot to be that bitch. And it's just like, I can't stand Carly. I really cannot. She's delusional. Her duck lips needs to go somewhere with this. I really, really do. And I'm going to move on. So Saucy is performing at a club. His mom came, and he's always liking when he's in his element. It's therapeutic when he performs. When he spoke to his mom about listening to his music, sometimes he doesn't believe his music is good. So his mom wanted to know, where is Chef Chiclet? Where he at? Because he was talking about marrying Saucy. Well, they kind of broke it off when they performed in Baltimore because Saucy did not talk to D all throughout that time. And it was a flashback of D questioning Saucy, like, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you check in with me? And Saucy just said, I'm busy. I got a lot of shit to do. And that's D's problem. D wants to feel seen. He wants to feel like he is a priority to you. He wants to feel like he's important to you. But Saucy acts nonchalant when it comes to that. It's kind of like, yeah, see, no, that's all Saucy cares about. Saucy does not want to be in a committed relationship, but he does want the attention. But when he's bored with the attention, he just scraps him and gets to the next person. But that's not fair. You can't play with someone like that who wants to build something with you, and when you're not ready, you expect for them to just wait? No, ma'am. But he gonna move on to the next, and he talks about Zale. and his baby mama. He said he feels no ways. Okay, if you feel no way about it, then why are you talking so much shit? He's talking about Zell isn't considering how a baby is permanent. Then he's calling him desperate. We don't know nothing about his baby mama. All we know her as she just eats sushi and drinks tequila. There's been no updates. Are you feeling a way that it's not you, Saucy? Or are you really being a friend and trying to be there for him and having him really consider this is a serious thing? Because I can't tell. Saucy, I feel like you are jealous and pressed about the fact that he was able to get with another woman or get with someone else and form a committed situation than with you, because that's what I'm getting right now. So then we get, Zane, Ashley, and Michelle. The long overdue conversation and sit down. Zane came first. He's already flirting with the waitress. Michelle came first. We finally get to see what Michelle looked like. I didn't expect that. I ain't saying nothing negative, but I did not expect that's what Michelle would have looked like. Their interaction between each other is still giving sexual chemistry. I mean, he pulls out her chair. He said, "What's up, baby? How you doing, baby?" I'm like, "What's up with this, baby, that?" I don't like that. I'm sensing y'all still got something else between y'all. And why didn't him and Ashley ride together? It would have given that appeal. Y'all are one. And y'all want to have this conversation to appeal to Michelle. We are committed to our relationship. We're committed to our marriage. We want this to be a co-parent situation, a coexisting situation. But nah, y'all were off separately. I think because he wanted to meet Michelle first, because he wanted to be alone with her before Ashley got there. And this is the first time she's meeting with Michelle. She feels like maybe Michelle had reservations about not meeting her. Maybe it wasn't Michelle. Maybe it was Zane who kept it a problem, who kept making it seem as if Michelle didn't want to meet with her. And Ashley goes right into it. When were you aware of me? We've been together for 11 years. So when have you been aware of me? Michelle said she wasn't aware of Ashley around 2014, 2015. Oh, okay. Because Ashley was around 2013. That's when she met his children, because she wanted to meet with his children first. And they didn't become official until maybe around late 2014. And they were together, but I was told you were involved with him until then. And then y'all hooked back up again. I found you were pregnant. Were you aware of me at that time? So in between 2013 and 2015, Zane got involved with Ashley, broke up, got involved with Michelle, but still kept Ashley around. And Michelle thought that he was just another girl. It wasn't that serious. I was like, oh, damn. And when finding out that Michelle was pregnant, that's when Zane proposed. She said he proposed to me before. I didn't find out until after the proposal there was a baby. No, Michelle busted her bubble by saying that's the reason why you got proposed to, because of the baby. He knew that I was pregnant. And Ashley looked at him and said, so you proposed to me because you were afraid I wasn't going to stay? So did you know about the baby before you proposed to me? And he did. He said he did. I said, that's some crazy ass shit. Niggas ain't shit. So Zane had it all mapped out. If I was to tell her I cheated on her with another girl and I got her pregnant, she's not going to stay. If I soften the blow by proposing to her, maybe she'll be wrapped up with being so much in love with me and she'll want to fight to be with me that she'll just accept it. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Okay? But then, you married Ashley but still got Michelle pregnant. I wonder how Michelle feels that while he was still dipping and dabbing with you, having children with you, but never having a committed relationship with you, and still moved on to be in a committed relationship with Ashley. Well, I can't even say committed because he's still a low down dirty dog. But he went and married Ashley. He didn't form a committed relationship with Michelle, and he had 2 children with her. I wonder how Michelle feels. So of course, Zane doesn't recall. He never recalls. That's his main excuse. And Michelle comes out and says, oh, he loves me. Now, wait a minute, Michelle, you're getting a little bit too beside yourself, man. What you mean he still loves you? Where that's coming from? And they're going back and forth, and he's like, can I talk? And I'm like, Michelle, why you got this animosity? Because you checking Ashley about her animosity, but I'm trying to check you about your issue, because why would you feel like you have the ability to say he loves you, but yet he wasn't willing to move forward with you in a relationship, though? He still fucks you, though. I mean, from this energy, All he does is fuck you. He had 2 kids with you, but he did not move forward in a real relationship with you. He went on and being in a full committed relationship with Ashley. I just want to know. And yeah, Ashley is upset because there's some things that's been bothering me. I have been with this man for 11 years. I should not be going back and forth on whether or not he had another baby on me and he cheated on me again. Like, we're trying to move forward, and I feel like his family is covering up for his ass. So, being upset to find out that that little boy named Matthew, who has not been proven that was his kid or not. Zane has not figured out to get a DNA test, so I'm concerned whether or not is that his kid. And Michelle said, I can answer that. So that's not his kid, bottom line. But Zane knew that the father could not be involved in that little boy's life. Why? Why couldn't the father of that little boy couldn't be involved? Is he dead? Is he incarcerated? Is he not allowed to be around you? Why isn't he around? And Zane knew that and told Michelle, I'm willing to raise him like mine. He'll be a son to me. I'll be a father for him. That's bullshit. Zane, you have no right to tell Michelle you will be a father to her son that's not yours and not tell your wife and not include your wife in that conversation. No, that's crossing boundaries for me. Why would you step up to be a father to a child that's not yours? It would be a different situation if you was with Michelle, but you're not with Michelle. What's going to happen if Michelle was being involved in another relationship and that man decides to step up and be a father to that little boy? What will be that type of conversation then? Like, that's, oh, no. So Zane knew this entire time that he was okay with the child having his last name because he was willing to be there as his father. Even Michelle wanted to change it, but she wasn't going to fight Zane on it because I believe she wanted it to be his too. So you wanted that child to be yours as well because your mom believes that that's her grandson. You and your mom are a lot alike. Y'all pick and choose what y'all want to say. Y'all pick and choose what y'all want to remember. And he wants to deflect because he have a sudden case of amnesia that if he just told Ashley the truth, it would have put her back in that space or if she wanted to stay because he was happy they were getting to a good place. But you can't do that. And you're trying to like have Ashley and Michelle resolve their issues, but they wouldn't have had any issues between them if you wouldn't have been honest. I believe you've been telling different stories to the both of them. You probably have been more honest with Michelle more than you've been honest with Ashley. All of this is your fault, Zane. All of it. Okay? And you can't trick Ashley into believing y'all moving forward, but yet news that she was not aware of have been dropped. Another bomb has been dropped. She's right back at square one of whether or not she can trust you. And you shouldn't be so surprised that Michelle was going to be honest about everything. So what is the solution? Ashley's solution is she wants the boy's last name to be changed. Michelle wondered why. It's not his kid. He's not a Copeland. Why would he have his last name? Now Michelle wants to be mad at Ashley because you want to take a name from a child that he's had his entire life. He's about to be 8 years old. But you didn't want him to have Zane's last name until he told you. I don't understand. Like, I feel like you want to keep the connection that you have children by Zane. I don't know. But it's not his kid. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm weird. Because why would he have a last name to someone he's not related to? That's not his kid. Unless you want to use it as those are his siblings, half siblings. You want them to have the same last name. Okay, well, have that be a different type of conversation. But that conversation actually should have been involved in it. And maybe Ashley would have understood why you wanted the last name to still remain. Maybe she wouldn't have this animosity. That's the whole point. Nothing was conversed with Ashley in mind. Everything was done without Ashley's involvement, Ashley's opinions about it, Ashley's feelings about it. And that's why Ashley, I don't know what you expect from Zane. I don't know. And then you want to go back to the DNA test. There's no point. Michelle said that's not his kid. There's no point in doing it. So Ashley told Michelle, you need to respect our marriage. Girl, Zane should have respected your marriage. He didn't respect it at all. Okay? And Ashley, you have so much animosity about the fact that he chose you, but yet he's not acting like he chose you. But then she called Michelle out that there might have been some things going on between you guys. I've seen the messages. And Zane is worried that there might be something else with Michelle that Ashley could be afraid of finding out. But at the end of the day, what Ashley gonna do? Is she gonna go anywhere? Because She said, at the end of the day, you're married to me, you come home to me, you answer to me, and I'm leaving. I'm like, Ashley, you say everything else, but I'm going to leave if you don't get this right. Because at the end of the day, you are willing to put up with this man. That you can't, you're not putting down your foot, you're not saying, I'm done with this, it's the final straw. You're willing to put up with this because you still love him. After everything that's just been exposed. Zane ain't shit. And I feel like Michelle is laughing in your face because it's kind of like, girl, what did you expect from him? Like, even though I feel like Michelle has a bit of animosity because he's in this space with Ashley and not with her, but she knew more about the situation than you did, and you the wife. Who does that? But moving on. So Spice planned a little baby brunch for Rennie. Shekinah's there helping, but she's also being ignorant because she's talking about, girl, I can't believe Zell having a baby. Like it's a real baby. And Zell was instantly annoyed when he walked in, hearing her mouth and how she's trying to degrade his sexuality, make fun of his situation. And yes, I'm a real man and I made a baby with a real woman. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was using those scientific trigger words. You know, it wasn't a test tube baby and this and that and the third. And Zell wasn't here for it, so he walked off. Zell read her for her cobweb funeral casket pussy. And Kendra comes in wanting to know why Zell's yelling and why he's mad. It's because of Shekinah. She hurt his feelings. You know, him being a bisexual man, and people are confused that a bisexual man could get involved with a woman and have children. And Kendra said I would have gotten offended too. And Shekinah, she comes from this place where she's happy, but she's just so fucking ignorant and she does not read the room. And it was a lot. And Shekinah does not want it to be a repeat of what happened at Zell's baby reveal because Carly and Bambi got into it. It almost got physical. I wish it would have gotten physical. And just don't bring it up again, Shekinah. Just be quiet, okay? So he comes back in. Rashida and Yanni comes in. He ain't feeling it, okay? Shekinah wanted to apologize. He pretty much said, fuck your apology. I don't want to hear it. Apologize to me in 2025, okay? Let that sink in. Sierra comes in. They're playing baby games. Sierra thanks Spice for planning this event because Sierra hasn't had time because she's been having her own situations going on. She's been worried about her own life and also enjoying her engagement. So the one thing I will give Rennie is she's been killing it while being pregnant. Her outfit choices have been so cute. I wish I had that confidence to expose my belly when I was pregnant. So she is super appreciative that Sierra and Spice thought so much to do this for her. And both Sierra and Spice got to come to some type of resolution. Who's going to be the godmama? Who's going to be the auntie? Okay, someone has to make a choice. Zell wanted to come in and be like, who's going to fight for that position when I prepare my village? And that's what the baby mama reveal was meant to be. But it didn't get to that because Carly and Barry got into a fight. Then you hear Shekinah and Saucy in the background talking about him and this baby mama. And he already spoke to Shekinah. And then as soon as he calls out Saucy, Saucy goes off and say, boy, fuck you and your baby mama. Then he told Saucy, you a jealous ass bitch, which I believe. Because this isn't something funny. I found nothing funny about Shekinah saying things. I found nothing funny about Saucy saying things. I found nothing funny or humorous about this situation. Okay, this is something very exciting for Zell. You know how important this was to him, and y'all can't be happy. Well, Saucy can't be happy. It's evident, and that's what Zell called him out on. Why can't you be happy for me? Why? I showed me supportive of you. Why can't you be happy for me? Okay? And like I said, y'all already got y'all issues. Y'all can't come at me about my shit, okay? He was clocking the both of them. At the same time, while he was clocking the both of them, you can see Yandy and Rashida smiling and laughing. What y'all laughing? This ain't funny. Santana wanted to be ignorant and say, did anybody see an ultrasound? And that made Yandy laugh. And Zell called her out and said, first of all, you might want to be quiet because there are a lot of things going on in your relationship. And in the confessional, the producers wanted to know, what did you mean by Yen needs to be quiet? He said, do you follow the shade room? Scroll down there, you'll find it. And I've been hearing that Mendici's been thirst trapping on his Snapchats. And we already see how he doesn't want to look for his wedding ring. He wants to be in that space with Yandy to have an excuse to go out and cheat. So, yes, Yandy, you might want to be quiet. So y'all can get the fuck away from me with all this. This is my real life, and I'm not gonna play about my life. Yeah, they want to talk about he was deflecting. No, baby, he was calling out the situation because y'all were laughing at his situation. Y'all were. This is what I can't stand about Yandy. She do that fake shit. She laughs when things are extremely sensitive. She's the same thing to Chrissy. This is what Ra Ali was talking about when they was in New York. That's what she can't stand about Yandy. Yandy be fake as hell. She pretends as if she doesn't know everything. She pretends she's being involved in things. And when you bring it up to her attention, she's like, what? How did this? That's why I can't stand Yandy. That's why I can't stand her. So that was like, calm down for a second. Spice surprises Rennie with a photo of her mom, and she appreciates it. She feels like her mom is still with her. Her mom blessed her with this new baby, blessed her in this new relationship, and she's feeling all of this love, but she don't like the drama. Y'all got to get this in order. And Sierra said, we got to respect each other's feelings, and she called out Saucy. We have to respect Zale's wishes, and he doesn't feel like we're being genuine. And it's the truth. Saucy was the main one who was not showing up for Zale in this situation. He's still being rude and disrespectful. Talking about Zale's been calling him every day to tell him what's been going on. Even when the baby mama was talking about getting an abortion, he was right there. But he still say, I want Zale to be happy. No, he does not want Zale to be happy. As far as him having a baby, he wishes he was involved in this, but he's not. Like, you are so negative. I do believe that Saucy is jealous because he keeps on just dismissing that Zale got involved with a random girl. We don't know who she is. We don't know about her. It's like, why do you got to keep on being disrespectful? And you keep on saying you don't care, but you are just talking cash shit about a girl you don't know, saying how she get drunk and she fucks everybody. And Zale called him out and said, well, you do too. This entire time, Saucy's been trying to nitpick of the situation about whether or not it's his baby, it's not his baby. Why would you even believe that? Why? When we see them have conversations. And then you make it seem as if Zale is the only one calling you. You call him too. You keep him informed what's going on in your life every day because you want to know what Zale thinks. You want Zale's opinion on things. Like, please, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, Saucy was doing way too much, and it's giving pressed. It's giving pressed because I really feel like Saucy never thought that Zale could find somebody else. As far as like finding another woman, because that's where Saucy can compete. So while they're arguing, you hear Yandy and Rashida planning to leave because they can't deal with this no more. Yandy, you leaving because you don't want nobody else to question what Zale meant by saying that. You don't want to be embarrassed like you already are because you might be finding out some things about your marriage. You don't want nobody else to find out. So you can go. And you think things took a turn and you don't want nothing to come out that Mendice's going to be involved in some things. I'm like, girl, bye. What's Mendice's going to do? What he gonna do? Nothing, okay? Even when he called out Rashida, she said, you ain't gotta blast me. I know my shit ain't clean. Well, you shouldn't have been laughing. You should have been quiet. You should have just shut the fuck up, Rashida, because if you know your shit not clean, then you shouldn't be involved in laughing. You should have stayed quiet. So now Rashida's on the same wavelength about when someone is put in a situation where they're embarrassed, they want to call out somebody else's embarrassment. Baby, your whole storyline had been an embarrassment, Rashida. We don't need nobody to call it out. We can see it. So everybody left the brunch. Okay, brunch is over. The only people that was left behind was Rennie and Saucy. Okay, and Rennie is listening to Saucy vent about why Saucy believes that Zale is delusional. Like he don't know nothing about this girl, and having a baby is a real commitment, and da 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 da. It's like, can she tell that Saucy wants to be protective, or can she also tell Saucy to mind his own business? Because it is Zale's business. And since y'all have so much history with one another, it's never going to be real if you coming at him from a friend's perspective. It's never going to feel like that. It's feeling like you just want to have a problem. It's feeling like you are pressed about it. It's feeling like you don't want this to happen to him. Now, he says he knows Zale the way he knows him. He thinks he can give advice on what it means to be in a real relationship. But it's like, Saucy, I can't take advice from you. You can't be with a man no more than a week. You don't believe in long committed relationships. You don't believe in marriages. So I don't see how you can give advice on what it is to be in a relationship. So I just feel like Saucy doesn't want to have any high hopes of being excited for Zale. And he doesn't believe he should just go along with it because there's a chance it could not be his. But that's not up to you. you're not in it. You don't want to be involved with Zell. Remember, you the one who wanted to go out and sow your wild oats, but you never expected for Zell to find somebody, and you never expected for him to be in this type of commitment with someone. So that's why you having all this animosity and energy. Cause Saucy do have this high elitist attitude that he thinks he better than everybody. He thinks everybody want a piece of him. But when Zell wasn't checking for him, he went and fought for that attention again. That's why he's having so many. That's why he's having all this animosity and all this energy of a situation and all this animosity to a girl he doesn't want to know but wants to know about. Because, like Brittany said, just let him write it out. This is his life. You just be there for him. Let him figure out what he gonna do with his own life. That's all you need to do. And that was pretty much the end of the episode. It was good, I would say. And then next episode is gonna be great again. But Saucy, please, okay? But that's it. That's all I have. Please stay tuned for my next video, and I'm see you guys later. Bye.